Hi there and welcome. You found your way to the Goblin Party tutorial. Thank you for being interested in the game my brother Eric and I created over the past 2.5 years. I'm Lars and in this video we'll walk you through how it plays. Don't worry, only the first 8 minutes are the tutorial. After that, we'll jump into a quick gameplay example. In Goblin Party, you play as the underdogs. Lead your Goblin Clan to form parties to take down heroes and adventurers, and bring your trophies to the Warchiefs to earn their favor before other clans beat you to it. What you're seeing here is our prototype. It's about 90% true to the final version. A few mechanics and effects might still change, but this should give you a solid feel for how the party plays out. And of course, the game you'll receive at home will have higher quality components than what you see here. Alright, let's get this party started. First things first, grab the board, the one with the big bubbling cooking pot in the center. Set up 3 piles of essence. Now let's drop the enemies on the board, the heroes. Separate the elite heroes from the main deck. Look for the purple star, that's the mark of an elite. Shuffle the regular heroes and place them on the deck slot on the board. Draw the top 3 heroes and place them face up left to the draw pile. That's the hero offer. Then shuffle 2 elite heroes into the deck, the rest stay out of this pile. Now it's time to choose your clan. Pick one of 5 Goblin clans. The Fury Clan, the Shadow Clan, the Root Clan, the Crystal Clan or the Frost Clan. You can play Goblin Party with up to 5 players. For this tutorial we're running a 3-player game. Fury, Root and Crystal. Time for the Warchiefs. These are your powerful game-altering leaders. Shuffle and deal 2 to each player to choose one, or like we're doing in this video, go with the default Warchief for your clan. Shuffle the remaining Warchiefs and draw 4 to place face up behind the cooking pot. These are the ones you'll fight for during the game. The player who has seen the least sunlight today starts the game. To win Goblin Party you need the favor of 3 Warchiefs. To earn their loyalty you need to defeat and feed them the specific heroes they crave. Each Warchief shows their preferred hero type, and the position they're sitting at adds a second required type. Meet both conditions and boom, that Warchief joins your clan. See that star icon on this Warchief? That means any hero type will do the trick. And the spot on the right of the cooking pot, that one's flexible. Pay 2 any type heroes or 3 essence plus the preferred hero type to win the Warchief over. You can win over only 1 Warchief per turn though. When there's an empty spot, a new Warchief will take that seat at the cooking pot. While the Warchiefs behind the cooking pot are great for winning the game, the Warchief you choose as your leader at the beginning of the game changes the way you play. Maybe they enter battle, maybe they boost your goblins, or maybe they twist the rules entirely. There are 2 types of abilities: passive, always in effect, or active. Play it and it's done. When you play an ability, for example the cave troll or a summon, this doesn't count as playing a goblin, so it's an extra move. Each turn is quick, but can have a lot of impact. Here's how it flows. Play any goblin from your hand of 5 cards. Check if any heroes react and move. Resolve any battles and refill the hero offer. The board reminds you of these steps. Your goblins are played into parties, groups of goblins that are facing off against heroes. The goblin you choose to play goes farthest left as the last goblin in any of the parties. You can have multiple parties on the board and certain cards let you start new ones, like the Hobgoblin who lets you start a new party, or the Elder who forces another player to start a new party in their turn. 2 golden rules in Goblin Party. Once you play a goblin, it's played, no takebacks, and if you forgot an effect, it's forgotten. Each clan has 20 different goblins. Goblin cards show their name, their aggro type, the damage they deal, the amount of health they have, the clan they belong to, the special ability and the art obviously. Hero cards show their name, the aggro requirement, the damage they retaliate, the health they have, the special ability icon and the hero art. Heroes use aggro to move. Power red, speed yellow, magic blue and special purple. Each hero has a threshold, usually 2, for how much aggro it takes to draw them to your party. When enough matching aggro is on the table, heroes move, right after you played your goblin. In case of a tie, the leftmost hero moves to the party. When a hero steps up to face a party, a battle might trigger. Start by adding up the damage of the goblins in the party. If the total equals or beats the hero's health, the hero is defeated. Combat is only resolved if the hero's health is met, but hold on, they don't go down quietly. The hero strikes back. If a hero goes down, they retaliate. Heroes always deal their full damage before being removed, and they strike from right to left, targeting goblins from the front of the party. So, if a hero deals 4 damage, they hit the front goblin first. If that goblin has 2 health, 2 damage is left. The next goblin takes the rest, and so on. No leftover damage spills past the surviving goblin. It's all or nothing for each one, so no hassle with damage counters. All goblins regain full health if they survive after battle. After the dust settles, the player who dealt the most damage to the hero claims it. If there's a tie, like in this case, the goblin who was closest to the front wins the trophy. Remember, defeated heroes go into your loot pile, which is key to winning Warchiefs later on. When a party is facing multiple heroes, you always resolve the lowest health hero first. If it's a tie, the leftmost hero will be fought, and sometimes defeating one hero sets off a chain reaction, leading right into another fight. Every goblin brings a handy ability to the table. Instant abilities activate the moment the goblin is played, before anything else. Persistent abilities remain active while they're in play. These powers can combo, twist the battle, or set up future moves. Essence is your currency and your safety net. There are 2 uses. 1. Spend a matching essence to save your goblin from defeat. Goblins can only have 1 essence on them. 2. Spend essence to win over a warchief on the special space to the right of the pot. You can earn essence when a hero moves to a party. The leftmost goblin in that party gains 1 essence of that hero's type. This means the front goblins win ties and the goblins in the back earn the essence. Positioning matters. Let's have a look at the icons on the hero cards. When you refill the hero offer, check for matching icons among the heroes in the offer. 2 of the same icons mean that the heroes cast a spell. Heroes already adjacent to a party don't count for these abilities. 2 ranged icons. Every player loses a 1 health goblin if they have one in a party. 2 fireballs remove the first goblin in the first party. Check the quick reference sheet for the other spells. These effects only happen once per turn, even if more than 2 icons match. You can of course save your goblins with essence. Elite heroes don't have icons, but their special effect triggers as indicated when drawn, and you can use them as any hero type to win over Warchiefs. As soon as a player has 3 Warchiefs, excluding their leader, they win immediately. You can claim a Warchief either before or after playing a Goblin, but only once per turn. Quite a lot to wrap your head around. Let's just watch a few turns. We gradually speed it up. At the table, like before, the Crystal Goblins have their Elder in play. The Fury Goblins have their Wizard, and they just gained their first Essence. Now you might notice there's a pair of Fireball icons on the board. But those effects only trigger if both heroes with matching icons are in the offer. Right now, that's not the case, so no fireball destruction yet. The Root Goblins are up. This party currently has 2 damage. That's because the Wizard's power scales with how much essence the Fury player has. Currently 1, giving him 1 damage. The Elder also has 1 damage, not enough to take on the Wanderer. The Crystal Clan's earlier move comes into play. They used the Elder to force the Root Goblins to start a new party in their turn. They choose to play the Warrior to start this new party. Its ability kicks in immediately. When played, they must draw a new hero from the deck and send it straight to the Warrior's party. The Minstrel is revealed. It moves into position. Since the Warrior is also the back of the party, and this is a yellow hero, the Root Goblins earn 1 yellow essence. A clever move playing this goblin. No other heroes move this turn. The Root Goblins refill their hand. It's the Crystal Goblins' turn. They're holding a powerful card, the Dragon. They play it into the party the Root Goblins just created. According to the Dragon's ability, it becomes the same aggro color as the goblin in front of it, in this case the Warrior, which makes the Dragon count as red. That means there are now 2 red goblins in this party. The Swordmaster seems interested and moves in. The Crystal Goblins, having the last goblin in his party, earn 1 red essence for moving the hero to the party. This party now has a total of 5 damage. This triggers a battle. 2 heroes are now facing this party. Minstrel and Swordmaster, both with 5 health. A tie. The Minstrel is in front on the left, so it's up first. The party deals 5 damage, so the Minstrel is defeated. But not before it strikes back with 4 damage. 2 of the 4 damage goes to the Warrior, who is defeated. 2 damage is left to take on the Dragon. It survives because it has 3 health. The Warrior goes to the Root Goblin's discard pile. They can't save it, since they only have yellow essence, and it would need red. The Minstrel becomes Crystal Goblin loot, ready to help secure a Warchief later. The Dragon and Swordmaster now move to the front. The Dragon only has 3 damage, and the Swordmaster has 5 health, so no battle. Let's refill the hero offer. A new hero is drawn, the Thief. There are now 2 ranged icons in the offer, the Ranger and the Thief, which triggers a hero spell. Every player must remove a 1 health goblin if they have one in play. The Crystal Goblins are safe, no 1 health goblins. The Fury Goblins have to remove their Wizard, but they cleverly save it with the essence they won earlier. Thanks to their Warchief, the Fury Blade, the Wizard now gains +2 damage, just for having essence on it. The Fury Clan has no more essence in stock, so that means the Wizard does not receive his own 1 damage for having essence in stock, giving the Wizard a total of 2 damage. Fortunately, it's the Fury Goblin's turn again. The Wizard now deals 2 damage. The Fury Goblins decide to play their Archer, who deals damage equal to their position in the party, in this case 3. Add that to the Elder's 1 and the Wizard's 2, and we now have a party with 6 damage. The Wanderer only has 6 health, so it is defeated. But before falling, the Wanderer strikes back with 5 damage. 2 damage to the Elder, who is defeated. 1 damage to the Wizard, who is also defeated. And 1 damage to the Archer, also defeated. A lot of Goblin casualties. But wait, the Crystal Fang Warchief allows its player to save Goblins using any essence color. So they use red essence to save their Elder, normally illegal. The Fury Goblins in this party are defeated, their essence is returned to the pool and their Goblins go to the discard pile. Still, the Fury Clan dealt the most damage, so they claim the Wanderer. Let's refill this hand. No more hero movement, no combat, a calm moment before the next clash. The Root Goblins play their Samurai into the second party. With 5 total damage, they now face off against the Swordmaster, 5 health. Combat is resolved. The Dragon and the Samurai are both defeated. You would think the player who played the Dragon gains the hero, but the Samurai has a special ability. If he lands the final blow, he gets the hero, no matter who dealt the most damage. The Dragon sadly heads to the discard pile. The Root Goblins even use essence to save the Samurai, and they steal the trophy. They're 1 step closer to winning over a Warchief. The Crystal Goblins play again. They drop an Archer into the same party, in second position. The Archer now has 2 damage, bringing the party's total to 4. 2 Yellow Goblins, enough to pull the Ranger. Being last in that party, the Crystal Goblins earn another yellow essence. And the Paladin is drawn into the offer, but no matching icons, so no hero spells trigger. With only 4 damage, the second party doesn't defeat the Ranger yet. The Fury Goblins play a Samurai as well. 3 Yellow Goblins is not enough to also pull the Thief, but their total damage is 6, enough to defeat the Ranger. Once again, thanks to the Samurai's final blow ability, the Fury Goblins claim the hero, even though others may have helped. The Ranger retaliates with 4 damage. The Root Clan Samurai is unsavable. It already had essence on it and is removed. The Crystal Goblins save their Archer using yellow essence. The Fury Samurai also goes down from the leftover damage, but it was worth the trade. They now own 2 heroes, the Wanderer and the Ranger. And with that they cash in both to win over the King Warchief, who accepts a speed hero plus a hero of any type. The Fury Goblins now control 1 Warchief. A new Warchief is drawn, the Shadow Master, who requires 2 yellow heroes to win over. Back to the Root Goblins. Let's wrap it up for now. That's just a taste of what Goblin Party has to offer. Every hand offers new choices. Every goblin has potential, and every move could swing the game in your favor, or cost you dearly. Whether you're setting up devastating combos, or desperately saving your last goblin with essence. With 20 different goblins per clan, no game is ever the same. And of course your Warchief changes everything. Like the Glade Runner, who can sacrifice his own goblins to gain essence. We covered a lot of Goblin Party in this video. Extra details can be found in the rulebook. And of course, we are always here to answer your questions. Thanks for watching. We can't wait for you to join the party.